All right, everybody, we are here at the Cleveland Pinball Show in Independence, Ohio, just outside of Cleveland. It's a great time. We've been here this is our third day here at the show. I'm a little tipsy in the morning, but let's see if we can take a brief tour of the show and give you an idea of what it's like. We're going to start over here on this row. Games are getting fired up. We have a Lord of the Rings that's playing wonderfully. We have a Monte Carlo. We have a Judge Dredd. We have a Grand Prix being played by the man, the legend who runs this show. Wave to the camera. It's Don. Thank you very much for the great show. Working down the first row here, we have a Paddock, a Space Shuttle. These three games in this part of the row here are all playing wonderfully. We have Pirates of the Caribbean, Creature from the Black Lagoon, and a South Park with blue rails. All right, and working our way around the corner here. We have a rarity here. We have a game called Airball. In the game, you control an air jet that lifts up that little ball there, and you pass it through those targets. I'm just saying, I played a little earlier, and I had 15 score. That puts me in the pro level. I'm a pro. Moving along, we have a Pac-Man. We have, it looks like a custom game, Robotech. All right, very cool. Operation Thunder. We have a Spirit. I'm going to float over somebody's shoulder here. The back glass on this game is magical. That's the only way we can put it. Guy came by yesterday while we were playing it, and he's like, that game's great. It has like 17 flippers. Going on and on about it. There are a lot of flippers. Not 17, but there's a lot. We have a Walking Dead, Game of Thrones. Yeah. We had a guy yesterday when we were over here playing, and he's just like, have you played this game before? And I'm like, no. And he's like, it's got like 17 flippers. That's great. We have a big game. I'm a big fan of this game. A big fan of big game. Something I can say about the show is most of the games are in really great shape. Not, a lot of collector quality games, a lot of player quality games too, but overall really good shape. We have a demo man running, I believe it's called Demo Time code in it, so you'll notice that the DMD is a little different. I think the rule set's a little different. It is for sale, and if you note here, if you're interested in buying it, there's the number. But if you note here, it's probably hard to see, but it says Taco Party Pack included with purchase. So if you like tacos, right up your alley. Oh, you just missed it. My initials were just on this screen. Played a little bit of this Addams Family yesterday. Plays real well. This was brought in courtesy of Lee's Parts, whose booth is right there. He's not in yet, but he will be. But gameplay's great. I love me some Addams Family. This is a new personal favorite for both Beck and I, NASCAR. Hadn't really played it until like a month ago at a local place. Really fun game. I was surprised. Now, I'm not a big NASCAR fan, but the game's fun. And it's got this, I'm not going to be able to show, but it like whips the ball, almost like a supercharger on high speed. The getaway. It whips the ball around the entire playfield. Last Action Hero, or as I like to call it, Poor Man's Addams Family. AC/DC. We have a Black Knight Premium with the upper playfield. Batman 66, always a good time. Aerosmith Premium, I think. Another Walking Dead. Jurassic Park Stern. And then over here we have the Pinball Shop. There's a sign there. And we have another Jurassic Park, a Munsters, another Black Knight, a Deadpool. This is actually the Star Wars, that new home edition Star Wars. It's not the regular Star Wars. We have Gorgar, Rapid Fire, a game that used to be in my collection that I kind of miss. It plays a lot like Space Invaders, but with ball bearings. All right, let's whip around here. Oh, don't want to miss Guitar Hero. All right, moving on to the next aisle. Simpsons Pinball Party, Twilight Zone, Attack from Mars. We have not one, but two fishtails right next to each other. Twice the floundering action. Terminator 2, Theater of Magic, a Shadow, No Fear. I love No Fear. And And this game, Midway's Flying Turns. So first, let's take a gander at all that majesty. I can't focus. And then we look at the play field. So this game launches the ball from the center. You aim it with this knob here, but you launch the ball and you're trying to make laps with your car. It looks simple. It's way more fun than you think. We have Tron. We have the Getaway. High Speed 2. We have Bride of Pinball. Actually, a really gorgeous Bride of Pinball. I don't know if I can get this, but excellent condition. F-14 Tomcat. Firepower. I forget what this game's called. I think it's called Shoot the Pyramid. Right up the middle. Shoot the pyramid. Shoot the pyramid. I don't like this game. But not everybody likes every game. We have another Demo Man, standard code. Also really nice. I know a lot of people don't like, they call it clown puke. They don't like all the color LEDs. I am one of those people that do. Gorgeous game. Lethal Weapon 3. Judge Dredd. I'm kind of partial to Judge Dredd. I don't know if you know that about me. I'm kind of partial to Judge Dredd. Hot Shot. Really good game. Williams Flash. Also a really good game. Hard. I find it to be difficult. All right, over here. This is a fan favorite back home. Not that anyone owns one back home, but all the folks we play with, every time we come to a show, we play a lot of Ringer. It's a horseshoe game, light space game. 1 or 2 players. Essentially, you spin this big wheel, and the horseshoes, you can see, will go, and you want them to stop on the pole. If anybody knows anyone trying to sell a Ringer, let us know. We got a lot of people in our area who'd be willing to buy one. All right, so moving over here. We had some videos and things like that, and novelties. So, Hubert, Midway Sea Devil. Let's see if I can get a view, but it's a periscope game. Mechanical. There's boats that float around. I'm not going to be able to get that. There's boats that float around and you shoot torpedoes. And there's the always popular ice cold beer. Great game. Any pinball show, inevitably, if there's an ice cold beer, there will end up being a chair right there. Someone will drag a chair over because people will just sit at this and play it forever. Also, I love how all the scoring holes get these like weird dimples in the glass. Every ice cold beer, unless it's got a new glass. And then we have Fire Escape. This is a great game. This is a great game. The point of the game is it feeds balls out up at the top left. Up the top left. They roll down, and then you have these I don't know what you call them, these little ramp things that you manipulate with that little fire nozzle thing, the little spigot down there. As you turn it, I'm going to lose focus, but that's okay. As you turn it, they change the directions there, and you're trying to navigate the ball to get into the highest scoring holes possible. I'm not very good at it, but it's really fun. Got a couple multicade, 800 fathoms, Mousetrap, good classic arcade. And then we got a couple more multicades, and then back onto the classic videos. We have Crystal Castles. This is a personal favorite. I love it. And then Sinistar, which I like the sounds, I like the graphics. I'm awful at the game. Oh, and on the corner here we have a juke. It's not on right now. We have a multi-pack here. Going to the next row of pins, we have Maverick. Another Monsters. And then we run into a run of four pretty rare games. Rare and good and enjoyable games. We have Pistol Poker. That shows up at either Allentown or York pretty much every year, and I play a lot of that. And then we have Alvin G's Mystery Castle, which is you don't ever really see. That's a really good game. Pinball Magic, very similar. You don't see them a lot. And then very rare Diamond Lady, Gottlieb Diamond Lady. I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not a big fan of the gameplay, but just the fact that it's here and you can play it is enough to, you should play it. We've got a Slugfest. And then Hollywood Driving Range by Williams. I like this game a lot. There's another version of this I don't know if it's still, I think it's still Williams. But in this you control that little golfer down there. And he hits actual balls and you're trying to hit those targets. There's another one that has actual like holes on the blade field that you're trying to hit. I forget what that's called right now, but both of them are good games. All right, coming around this corner, we have two pretty unique games. So first we have Williams Match Race. Another inside art box. Look at all that majesty. Oh God, it's just oozing with majesty. But it's a horse race game. Come on, focus. It's controlled by a bagatelle on the left and right hand side that you plunge the bagatelle to make the horses run. And then here we have Bally's Skill Roll. This game's a lot more fun than it looks because it's very simple. But you take a nickel, you plug your nickel in up at the top, and it's going to drop it in right here. And then you use these little levers here to launch your ball from left to right and right to left. And you're trying to get into the higher scoring holes. Don and his crew were nice enough to include an ashtray full of nickels for you to enjoy. There's got to be at least like $5 in nickels there. Somebody could walk out of here a rich man and be none the wiser. Nobody will be any the wiser. All right, so this is the last row of pins. So moving down the line here, we have Jersey Jack, Pirates of the Caribbean. We have Alice Cooper, Nightmare Castle. We have the P3 Cosmic Kart Racing. I spent a little bit of time on this yesterday. I actually really like the P3 platform. Say that 3 times fast. I did not quite understand the game. I think you're just trying to hit the ramps that are lit green, but it's fun. We have the Shadow, another Shadow. We have a Flash Gordon. This thing it's Flash Gorgeous. It's in great shape. I put some time on this yesterday, and I managed to, with the utmost skill, get a ball trapped under that right slingshot plastic on the backside. Not on the front side where the hammer is, on the backside. We have a Whitewater, moving our way around. Lost in Space. Mars God of War. Got a Space Jam. I need some googly eyes. Pinball Pool and Little Chief. Look, I'm gonna be honest here. I'm not the biggest fan of Little Chief. Either I'm real bad at pinball or it's a bad game. I'm not saying I'm bad. We have another Game of Thrones here. We have Centaur 2. If you notice, Centaur 2 is in the same cabinet as Rapid Fire over there. There's a story behind that. We'll talk about it sometime. Jurassic Park, Data East. We have Future Spot. One of my favorite games, one of my favorite wide bodies. One of my favorite back glasses. The back glasses are absurd. I don't want to get in people's way here, but on the left-hand side, there's a lady with a strap over her chest, and the strap turns into water that another woman is bathing in. There's a dude on here. Look, I can't get closer here. So there's that action right there. On the right-hand side, there's a dude lifting weights made out of lasers. I like to imagine that Future Spa is a prequel to folks training for the laser wars. I like to imagine that anyway. We have a fun house. We have a rock and roller games. We have we have a Houdini, Batman Forever. And then around this end, well, I mean, we can take a peek at the tournament area. This is the tournament area. It's been popping off pretty good since Thursday. Everyone seems to be having a good time. No complaints, that's always good. And then we'll work our way back this way, briefly. We have the Fudge Guy, who, he's at like every pinball show. He has got to clean up. And I mean that in a good way. There's no judgment here. Like, he has got to clean up. Because I know I spend at least, look, I spend a little bit of money on fudge. A little bit. Alright, but if we keep going down here, we're making our way back to the booth. Over here in the corner, we have American Pinball and Able Electronics, who distributes American and Jersey Jack games. They have a Houdini here. There was an Oktoberfest, but it's sold. And we have 2 Wonkas. And then that brings us back here to our area and our booth. Back here in the corner here. Oh yeah, there's I did want to show you this. There's a Wizard here. It's got a hard top. I played it yesterday. I managed to roll it twice. Pretty proud of myself. But I'll tell you what, these hard tops, They're nice, man. They're nice. They play. I mean, it's like playing on glass. It's fantastic, and they just look so good. If I could get the camera to focus, it'd be even better. But no, they look great. Now we got another row of games over here. Stern Galaxy, Stingray, Meteor, love Meteor. Another Mars. Yeah, it's Mars God of War. A Road Kings, a Laser Q. That's where the Laser Warriors from Laser War go to relax. Also, I have no idea. Oh, I can't see it. It's too dark. I have no idea how that game is played. Not the pinball machine. Whatever game they're actually playing. And then an 8-ball deluxe. But we'll mosey on out of this corner. Head on back to the booth. We'll see how Beck is doing. She's been courteous enough to man the booth. Hello! Oh! Got it! Oh! Crush it all! How are you doing? Enjoying the show?
I'm having a great time at the show.
All right, good. I'm glad. But that's it. That's it for the... Oh, here's our booth. Look, we got a new light show going on in there. That's pretty fun. We've got some new stuff. We've got the Spin Roll Day shirt now in a blue color. Here's our new Pinball Society shirt.
We got Play Pinball and Hail Satan.
We have Hail Satan in tank tops. Show off your guns. Sun's out, guns out. We've got a new Magna Saver in the 420. They are they're bottle openers. They're magnets, and you can use them when you're playing dollar games to hold your dollars down to the lockdown bar. Stickers. We've got a couple of these left. These are the pin bird, flipping the bird, enamel pins. We got a bunch of crap, but that should be it. I don't know if you can see me. Can you see me? That was the Cleveland Pinball Show. This is the Cleveland Pinball Show. It continues on today and into tomorrow. If you get the opportunity, come on down. Independence, Ohio, just outside of Cleveland. Runs till midnight. A lot of hard drinking on these evenings. See you later. Have a good one.